The purpose of our organization is to help people find genealogical records and historical records for Montgomery County, to help them research, learn new research techniques, where to find materials, and we do a lot to reach out to our communities to help people do their family trees. It involves people who want to do their family history, want to find their family tree, but we also record records. We record county clerk records, we find materials, people who have family trees or histories that they don't want to keep anymore. They donate them to us. We publish cemetery records and we publish funeral home records. And we try to make sure we provide the people in the community with as much history of Montgomery County, even Texas, and to know that what kinds of records you can have, that you can do your family research on. We're so invested in family histories, Montgomery County histories, even the state of Texas histories. And as new records come available, such as the Hispanic and the Indian communities and that sort of thing, we want those all incorporated. And we're now working to try to get people to write their family history. So many people hear the stories that Grandpa told and they kind of roll their eyes and they don't really listen, and then later they wish they had listened. We encourage people to write those histories, to document it with any paperwork or pictures that they can find, and we also encourage them to videotape, or at least audio tape, what Grandma and Grandpa sound like and what they're talking about. Because you can write all day long, but if you have a chance to go back and listen through the video or audio tape, you pick up new clues, and that's important. It's important in that all records, all genealogical records, are legal records. We're talking birth certificate, death certificates, we're talking land deeds, that sort of thing. It's important we belong to the Texas State Historical Society. We belong to the Federal Historical Society. We want to be a part of the national as well as Texas and as well as other states. We communicate with all of them. It's important that we keep those records. We are now working with our senior citizens, trying to get them to write their stories. When someone is gone and they haven't written their history down and all the things about where they went to school and who their friends were and what work jobs they held, we lose a whole volume of people's lives and a whole volume of our history. It's important to have everything, and we want this to go on for a long time. We want people to continually write about their history. The fun things they did, the wild things they did, that's fun too. There are people who come in and tell us their neatest little story and how they found someone. Personally, the coolest thing for me was when I first started and I went to the Montgomery County Library and I got on the machines looking through the old census. And I found my grandfather. And I literally shouted because I knew he lived. I knew he was there. I hugged his neck many times, but there he was in black and white. He was real. He was a part of our history. And they had to come over and get on to me because I had to go. I was so excited. I got up and was just dancing around. And then I found my great-grandfather, and I had to be a little more subtle about that. That to me, that's the best thing, to really find your family member and to appreciate the value of them, because you are what they made you.